Hello? What's that noise?
Okay, so printing. Now, this very much depends on what you have available to you at home. If you've got a laser printer or photocopier, great. You can DIY and run off as many as you like. Any home printer will do. It doesn't have to be a laser printer. If not, you might have to use a photocopier at your local library. This is what I used to do. It's usually pretty cheap and it's really good if you want to sort of quietly get on doing it yourself. If you've made an A5 zine by folding A4 sheets in half, you could go to a printer's in town. Black and white copies won't cost you an arm and a leg, as usually an A4 sheet shouldn't cost you more than 20p. Okay, so assembling your printed zines. Now, not everyone's got a long arm stapler, so you can staple your zine in the middle to finish it off. If you've got one, that's great. But I'm going to be using a sewing machine here, so just folding my zine in half and basically running the sewing machine down the centre of the zine. Alternatively, there's loads of different bookbinding techniques. So you will need a printed zine, bulldog clips, a needle, thread, skizzers. Okie doke, so use your bulldog clips to hold the zine in place. Start by piercing a hole in the centre of the fold, and then an inch up from there, pierce another hole. And what we want is 5 holes an inch apart from each other in the centre of the zine. First, sew with your needle and thread up to the top of the zine, back down to the centre, to the bottom, and return to the centre, leaving the last stitch on the outside of the cover. Tie your knot in your thread and you're done. There are plenty of zine fairs and makers markets if you do the research. They can be intimidating at first, seeing everyone's stalls and all their merch, but I've only ever met lovely people at these fairs. And plus, they're usually feeling the same anxieties that you are. It can be really scary sharing something with the world that you've made. And it's tough when you've given birth to this weird thing from all your natural creative impulses and no one gets it. But your audience aren't the ones that matter, because what really counts is the making process. When I used to make zines as an angry teenager, I didn't really think about what I was doing. I could finally see what my subconscious was doing. It was getting some of this internal stuff out. By making zines, I was harnessing a lot of stuff that was going on at the time and turning it into art. Zines are a great way to spread ideas and communicate with the world, but they're also a powerful tool for the maker. Making zines is a way to train our minds and lift our spirits and combat the world when things seem a bit shit. Creativity is the key. Please don't forget to share your zines with the hashtag #CreateZines on Instagram so I can see all of your fabulous creations. Ciao!